Welcome to the next installment of my Introvert in Public series, in which I take myself to a nice dinner and concert afterwards. So basically, I'm taking myself on a date because no boy will.
3, 2, 1.
I feel like this would be a fun introvert in public video because it's really replicable. If you have a concert in your area that you're like, I want to go to this, but none of my friends want to go with me, go yourself. I would say this is not too far out of my comfort zone because I have gone to concerts alone before, but I haven't really eaten dinner at a sit-down place in the city in which I live. I feel like this will just be a good experience. I honestly don't know how much vlogging I'm going to do in the restaurant or in public. If you're wondering, I am going to the Jordy Searcy concert. I learned this actually while prepping for this concert. He was on The Voice. For dinner, I'm getting Malaysian food. I went to this place before with the cousin and we both really liked it, and I wanted someplace close to the venue so I could walk. Pro tip, if you're eating dinner alone at like a sit-down restaurant that has reservations, to make it a little less awkward, I would just recommend making reservations so they know that it's only going to be one person and it's not just like walking up, hi, table for one. Those are my tips for going out and eating in public by yourself, is make a reservation, look at the menu beforehand, bring something to do. I am bringing this book. I am maybe like 4/5 of the way through. My goal is to finish this before I make my summer wrap-up video, which hopefully will be tomorrow, but I'm not going to finish this tomorrow, so we'll see. This is going to be my shield, I would say, my defense mechanism. I'm bringing this to read in case I get uncomfortable and awkward, because that's very highly plausible. It is the next installment of my Introvert in Public series. I am an introvert and I will be going in public by myself. I'm gonna start getting ready now. This is the outfit for today. Very simple. I feel like being there around like 9 o'clock, 9:15 is a good enough time for me to like find a spot. Also, because I'm short, I would like to find an okay spot. I am probably gonna be a little early. We shall see. It's a 30-minute drive from my house to the venue. Hopefully finding good parking, and I don't have to walk at night in the dark that much. I am gonna eat the chocolate I got in Paris. It's from Venezuela. If I'm being honest, I tried it before and I don't really like it. It was like $15 for a damn bar of chocolate, so I'm gonna eat it. I liked it more today than I did when I first tried it. Now to the concert. I am officially parked. I am just a little early. By a little, I mean like I'm 20 minutes early. I brought my book. I realized I probably should have brought a bag for my book, but I'm also parked close enough to the venue where I can drop my book off before I go inside, because while I do want to find my Troy Bolton, I don't think I want to pull a Gabriella and read at a music venue. Like I said, I have been to concerts alone before. In theory, it's all fine for me. Like when it's around the concert time, I get more and more anxious. I'm fine going to concerts alone where I know the artist. For Jordy, I would say I maybe know 50% of his songs, and that's being generous. Most awkward part of a concert is when I'm standing there because I don't know the songs. One of my goals in general, which is a relatively easy goal, but it's something that I, again, have built up in my head. One of my goals is to go to a concert of an artist I don't know. And there's one coming to my city that I've been seeing on Instagram where I've literally only heard a snippet of one song, where I'm like, you know what, maybe I should go to this person's concert. And if I end up going, I feel like that'll be a good opportunity for me to truly be a little more out of my comfort zone by going to a concert by myself. I'm gonna get going to the dinner place. See ya! Whoever said that I'm not gonna finish my book today was wrong. I finished the book. It's like 11:30 and I just got home, so it's bedtime. So I'm just gonna quickly do this and then I'll probably talk more about it tomorrow. But I had a lot of fun, actually more fun than I thought I was going to. I actually ran into a high school friend. I told myself I wasn't gonna buy merch, and then I did. But I met him and I got it signed. So I will expand more tomorrow because I'm tired and I should go to sleep. And I have an 8 o'clock meeting tomorrow. It is officially the next day. I just woke up from a little nap. So like I mentioned yesterday, I had an 8 o'clock meeting this morning. I don't know what happened. My alarm went off and the next thing I know, it's like 7:50 and I'm like, oh shit, I'm still in bed. So like I said, the dinner place. I like walked in and I was like, hi, I have a reservation. And then they were like, what was the name? And then I told them. And then he was like, huh? And then he like grabbed 2 menus, and I was like, okay, so he didn't see the reservation. But like, why would you just like assume there was 2? Why wouldn't you just ask? He grabbed 2 menus, and I was like, no, sir, this is why I made her grab a reservation, so we don't have to have this awkwardness. So I think that he just assumed I was waiting for someone. I wasn't. I had a book. Clearly, it was single dinner. So like, I was sitting there because I was ready to order for a bit because I already knew what I wanted, but I looked at the menu pretending I didn't. And then I was like, is anyone gonna check in and say, are you ready to order? And then no one did. I really do think that they were thinking that I was waiting for someone else, and I wasn't. I made eye contact with one of the servers, and I was like, hi, can I place an order? So I ordered my food. Dinner was so good. It was so good. I love that place. I finished my book at dinner. Round of applause. Round of applause. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I ordered a nazi lemak. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I also ordered a plum spritz, which both were delicious. I showed up at the concert venue around like maybe 9. It was like half full. There were maybe like 50 people in there max. I was like, am I that early? Like, what is happening? Where is everyone? I also didn't realize that Jordy Searcy was a Christian artist. I found that out while at the concert, and I was like, huh, his songs didn't scream religious to me, but maybe I just don't know his songs well enough. So I was standing there, and then I saw like one of my high school friends come through, and I was like, that's a coincidence, because she's a really kind person. She said hi, and then she let me just hang out with them the rest of the night. So it wasn't really a solo concert, if I do say so myself. The concert, honestly, was so fun. It was probably one of the concerts I've had the most fun at recently. He was super interactive with the crowd. Like, he walked through and high-fived people. By people, I was one of the people. It's whatever. He also just like had a time where he was just like, all right, anyone have any questions, comments, concerns? And he did like a live Q&A. I think the piano player that he had was a comedian, so it was like actually funny. He honestly is also just like a really good vocalist, and man had a harmonica. You know how people have like the loop machines? He had one of those, yelled into his guitar and looped that. And I was like, damn, all right, go off, Ed Sheeran. For like part of his last couple of songs, he was like, y'all mind if I just like stand in the middle of the crowd? So he literally just like went to the center of the crowd. I don't have any footage of it because I thought it was really awkward to pull my phone out and record while he was standing literally right in front of me. Like, I kid you not, I could have reached out and touched him. Also, like, I could have reached out and touched him at any point in the concert because I was just that close to the stage, even though I was not early at all. He FaceTimed his wife during one of the songs that he wrote for her. I don't know what it's called, but I think it's called, like, This Girl's Gonna Make Me Clean the House or something like that. I don't know. I was like, oh, that's really sweet. And then he played a religious song, and I was like, religion. God. Am I right, boys? And then afterwards, he was like, if any of you want to, like, just chat, I'm gonna be sitting right there. And he did sit right there. The people that I was with was like, let's sit and meet him. I didn't want to buy merch because I told myself I wasn't, because what am I, made out of money? I also have enough t-shirts in general, but then I was like, if I'm gonna meet him, I'm gonna feel really bad that I don't have anything. And so I got this, and then I got it signed. It says, I don't want to take the world for granted while I'm still trying to understand it. The thing is, I just can't wear this because I feel like when you wash Sharpie, it doesn't really stay. I don't want it to like bleed, so I don't know if I'm gonna wear it. He was honestly really nice. I would be really surprised if he wasn't really nice, but I honestly think that like he actually cares to meet his fans and people that support his music, because like he's doing this for the whole tour where he's going to a local coffee shop by the concert venue during the day to just hang out with people and meet people. He was a good performer. His vocals, insane. The vibes, great. I really appreciate the fact that I was so close to the stage. Like, I was just looking at him with my bare eyeballs the whole time. I was like, wow, this is crazy. My 5'1", 5'2" self barely craned my neck. Insane. Oh, he almost fell during the concert. When he was going off the stage to high-five people, he slipped a little bit. I was like, that's one of the instances that if I were a performer and that happened to me, I would think of that moment at 2 a.m. randomly in the middle of the night when I'm trying to sleep. I'd be like, oh my god, remember that time I fell? I'd recommend going to concert solo if you can't find anyone to go with. I think the most awkward parts are when the performer is not performing and you're like waiting, and that's why you have your phone. I know in one of my previous clips I talked about whether or not I was gonna go to a concert by myself where I didn't really know the artists, and I decided that I am gonna go. One of my goals has been to go to the concert of an artist that I do not know. And if this counts, I will have checked off that goal. If not, then I will need to rethink the stipulations. For this artist, I did not know who they were. I literally was promoted their music in their concert on Instagram. I saved it because I was like, oh, I actually really like this song. And I was like, I'll think about it. And then fast forward like a month or whatever, I listened to a a couple of his popular songs and I was like, I actually do like this music. So I bought the tickets the next day and I've been listening to his music for the past like week or two. So comment down below if you think that counts as going to a concert of an artist I don't know, because like 2 weeks ago I did not know him, but now I know his music and I can sing along. Honestly, it's a toss-up because it's like technically I do know him now, but when I bought the tickets I didn't really. I truly am going alone this time, probably, maybe, who knows, there might be someone that I know at the concert. I might find love. Anything's a possibility at this point. I'm still waiting for these 12 grapes to do their damn work. I'm procrastinating because I don't know how early I want to get there. It's like 7:45 right now. Doors open at 7, opener's on at 8, he's on at 9, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll get there for the opener, but I think we're a little beyond that point, so I might just like hang out for another 20 minutes. I am leaving now. This is the fit. I don't know what else to say to you. I'm now parked. I'm about to go in. I'm gonna challenge myself and try not to use my phone as a defense mechanism. So we'll see how it goes. Lights are off. Time to go.
It's all of me, love's all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. So I'm here writing stories up in my head. I might love you, but we've never met. Oh, feel like blue streets out your pocket on a long day. I think I spend myself the
Let me start off by saying, like, I really enjoyed that concert. He is actually so good live. His vocals, his guitar, very swanky, a lot of fun. He sounds just as good live as he does in the recording. I'm also gonna say, I was really late to the concert. I feel like I've been to enough concerts where I can kind of guess when artists are going to be on. This venue keeps me guessing. This is the venue I went to when I completely and utterly missed a whole ass concert with the cousin. I was like, okay, doors open at 7, opener is on at 8, so he'll probably be on around 9, right? So I got there around like 8:45 and I was like, oh, it's pretty early. He was maybe 4 or 5 songs deep when I got there, so he probably started at like 8:20. I'm just gonna say it's the venue, not me. I had a really good time. The artist I saw tonight was Devin Kennedy. I'll link some of his stuff below, I guess. I really enjoyed his music. That Instagram ad really did the trick for me. Truly, honestly, I heard a snippet of one of his songs and I was like, I'm gonna buy a whole concert ticket and then I'm gonna show up late to the concert because I'm an idiot. Anyways, so because he's a smaller artist, he stayed after the show to do like meet and greets and whatever. It's my insecurities that's stopping me from like staying after and meeting them. I am an awkward person, but not only am I an awkward person, but it's just like, what am I gonna say to him? Like, sorry, I was late, but I really enjoyed your show. The thing is, I want to be the type of person who, like, regardless of whether or not I go alone, I stay after and meet the artist if I want to. One, talking to people kind of scares me, but talking to boys, even scarier, but also talking to boys my age, I'll have to say, I'm yapping. I genuinely had such a fun time. I wear earplugs when I go to concerts because I feel like if I don't, my hearing is not going to be good anymore because I go to enough concerts where it's like probably not great for my ear holes. But when I wear them, I can't tell whether or not it's the crowd that's dead or it's my earplugs that make it sound dead. But I hope he had a good time because I really hope he comes back to my city. Next time, I promise I will be actually on time for his show. We know that I don't make many promises on this channel. He said he will be back soon, but I feel like they always say that. I don't trust any men because all they do is lie. I'm kidding, kind of. I feel like artists always say like, oh, this was the favorite show and I'll be back soon. I will caveat that with saying he did not say this was a good crowd. Like I said, this crowd seemed kind of deaded. I enjoyed the concert, would recommend seeing him if he's going to your city anytime soon and you like the music. His crowd was around my age. That made it better because I feel like older crowds are better nowadays. I will leave links below to some of my favorite songs by both Jordy and Devin. If either of you are watching this, I apologize for my tomfoolery in advance. Actually, I guess it's not in advance. I just apologize for my tomfoolery because I'm an idiot. Instead of Care Talks, it should be Care's an idiot and watch her idiocy. Idiocity. Her idiocy. Her tomfoolery. Her asshattery. I should stop yapping. I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my yapping in this video. If you haven't already and you want to, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. And I will see you in the next one. Bye! Ready for bed before 10:30. At this day and age, I'm happy that concerts start early, but if you could advertise that, that'd be so great so I could be on time for the concert. And like yesterday, in the city that he played, the times were listed. There was doors at 7, opener at 8, him at 9. I was 15 minutes early. So I just don't know what happened. I really don't. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. Bye!